I've heard that there was a CNN journalist who wanted to go to document this, whose editors, or whose higher ups said, no, you can't go. We haven't seen Western journalists, for the most part, on these kinds of efforts, but we have seen actually a drop site editor was on the latest flotilla, which also, by the way, I would encourage you, there's a very conspicuous, clearly I built the database, but I really would encourage you to look at the coverage of the latest flotilla that left, I think, 2 weeks ago from Spain, or 3 maybe now. Look at the coverage of who covered it setting sail and who didn't, because I think that's quite telling. But there is a drop site editor aboard that flotilla. Can you tell us a little bit about the decisions that went into putting them on what is, a very likely risky endeavor, and also, poses a lot of challenges in many ways? What went into that decision and why?
Well, I think if you think about it in 2 parts, one is, security is one thing. And I think that as reporters, if you're working in conflict zones, there are measures you take. What's manageable risk? What isn't? There's risk, there's no question. But we decided there was manageable risk and he wanted to go. The decision to put a reporter on the boat, I think the question should be, why shouldn't you? How is this? Forget politics. Forget what you think of the tactic or the strategy. Just as a journalistic practice, is this not newsworthy? This is dozens of boats with parliamentarians on it, mayors, in addition to activists, engaged in this action. It's newsworthy. It's in the public interest. So you should have a reporter on it. If we were invited, had a place, okay, we'll send one. To the extent that, they're being attacked in different ways. It's unclear exactly what's happening, but they are being attacked. To the extent that Italy and Spain are now sending naval ships to escort them. It's a huge story. I think the question is, if you don't have a reporter on the boat, then I would say that's a political decision, because I can't understand how it's a news decision. And yes, it's very worrying. Israel has killed people on flotilla in 2010 in the Mavi Marmara. One would hope that the scale and kind of the high-profile people on the boat would help protect from that. There's only so much you can do, in security-wise. It is a risk. But again, part of the job is to have to manage risk and to take on risk. And so we decided, and he's been on the boat for like 3 weeks now. So it's been a while.